take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.
Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Today we are doing double game week 29 hit squad. This is just
I love double game week. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped for this double game week.
You're losing it, Mick. You're losing it. We're having a good time here. We're looking forward to just distributing this team as well, because this team just looks very sexy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pumped to just reveal it. So let's start. Shall you start today, Mick? Who's in goal?
I've gone for Bruyne Leno in goal, Job. This was a bit of a tricky debate between you and I, because you don't believe in this Arsenal defence. Well, I believe, Job. I believe in Arteta. So yeah, they've kept 2 clean sheets in the last 4, which is not too bad, really. So I mean, why not? Why not? Why can't they keep a clean sheet against West Ham? And maybe they won't keep a clean sheet against City, but they will get a lot of save points. So Bruyne Leno will get a lot of save points in that game. So, man, if you're not getting 10 points from Bruyne Leno for a double game week, you're happy with that. So we'll see what happens with their job. Who have you got as our first defender?
All right, so first in defense, I'm going with Egan here. It's like he's our cheapest at the back here, but the other two, I'll see which ones you land on. But so Egan, I mean, he's cheap. I wanted to have Henderson in goal, to be honest, because I think they're going to keep it clean. But hey, you know what? I've got Egan, so I'm happy with at least one Sheffield defender. And who is next in the defense, Mick?
Next up, Job, it's my boy, the Doherty drum. He's coming in. I've got him in my team. I'm so pumped for him. I'm happy. I've been sad all season with not owning Doherty, Job. Matt Doherty, I really wanted him. I needed him. He's back. He's here. He's had 4 shots on target, 7 shots in the box, all of them on target. Man, this guy is ripping it up. Goal assist in the last game. I don't know. I think I'm busting, Job. I'm busting too much for Doherty. This week, 6.2 already. He'll probably be 6.3 by the weekend. Just own him. Who you got, Joff? Who you got up next, defender?
So next up, TAA. I mean, nothing else to say. Set pieces. He's on everything but penalties. Maybe one day. But TAA, obviously against Bournemouth, great option. And who is the first in the midfield, Mick?
First up in the midfield, I'm going to go with Mahrez. It's a bit of a differential pick here. He was my punt of the week as well, so I got to back him. I got to back him for this one. We know what he can do. He's very dangerous when he gets minutes. That is the problem. Minutes is the problem. I get that, but he's likely to get a start in either one or both of these games. He'll definitely get minutes in the other, so he can definitely do some damage. Mahrez, Job. Who you got up next in the midfield?
All right, so next up, I'm just sticking with Mohamed Salah. So obviously Bournemouth is one of his pet clubs. He loves playing Bournemouth. So he's actually scored in his last 5 games against them. He's got a hat-trick in one of them, which I remember I took him out for that game. But anyway, Mohamed Salah, I think he's a great option. He only played 10 minutes in the FA Cup midweek. So yeah, great option. And who's next, Mick?
Next up, we've got Kevin De Bruyne. He is the absolute most essential player in the game. Best player in the Premier League, if you were to ask me, my personal opinion, but that's just my opinion. And this guy is unbelievable. If you don't own him. On penalties, Joff. Did you hear that? Did you see the penalty he took?
I think I did.
Amazing, this guy. His stats, I'm not even going to talk about his
Don't
stats.
talk about it. Don't talk about
the
it.
best in the league. Too many chances created. So many chances.
So many chances. Just ridiculous.
Take us on to our next midfielder, Joe.
All right, so the most non-glamorous pick that we've got this week, we've gone for Saka. So obviously, with double game week in mind, we just think that he's just a good little budget enabler if you need to kind of use those funds elsewhere to kind of like enable a Aubameyang or whatever. So yeah, he's a bit out of position. We understand that, but he's got 2 assists in his last 2, and it could be a good little cheeky punt anyway for this week anyway. So yeah, who we got in the forward line, Mick? Who's first?
First up, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Aubameyang, Job. Sorry, I've got to take him.
I'm sorry.
He's mine. Yes, we've gone with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, the case of Aubameyang, it's very simple. I'll boil it all the way down for you, Job.
Hit me.
Emerick Aubameyang is a great player.
Oh, he's great.
Fantastic forward, plays for a not-so-great team. That's the problem here, Joff. But I can see Arteta. I can know what he's doing. I can see it. I can feel it. Double game week coming up. Aubameyang is so close to a must-own, I feel, this week, Joff. He's going to score some goals. We know that. Arsenal might not win, but he's going to score some goals, Joff. Who is next in the forward line for you?
All right, so next up, I've gone with Danny Ings still. We're keeping faith with Danny. He's at home here. He's playing a team that it's going to concede. I feel like there's going to be goals in this game, even though Newcastle are pretty kind of tight at the back there. But I feel like Danny Ings will get it back on the score sheet. So I'm banging the bloody Danny Ings drums, man. I've got to just hold on firm to him. So he's running out of time though. He's kind of blanked the last couple, but last chance I reckon. Well, last kind of couple of chances because I just love him. But who's next anyway?
Yes, definitely last chance saloon for you, Danny Ings, if you don't do anything this week. We've gone for Diogo Jota. We couldn't quite stretch to Jimenez with our budget, so we've gone for Jota, who's actually in better form than Jimenez when you look at
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
The guy has just literally lit up the last couple of game weeks. So when you see what he's doing, and he's creative as well as attacking, I don't know what's going on with Jota, man. I mean, we all wanted to own him at the start of the season, Joff, but, you know, it was either him or Jimenez. But him being priced, put as a forward kind of deterred us. But at the moment, there's a case to own both Jota and Jimenez in the form the Wolves are in, and the fixtures that are coming up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's right up there with goal attempts, 12 in the last 4 game weeks, right up alongside Jimenez, 15 in the last 4 game weeks. So he's right up there, man. So he's had more shots on target than Jimenez in the last 4 game weeks. So, yeah, Diogo Jota, man, massive pick there.
Could be good.
Why don't you take us through to our first on the bench?
So first on a bench, McCarthy's obviously the keeper. Again, just nice and cheap. We love McCarthy because he's so cheap. He enables our players. We love McCarthy. But anyway, yeah, so they could keep it clean as well to Newcastle, because Newcastle forget how to score, even though they scored 3 in the FA Cup. Just want to put that out there. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Anyway, who is first on the bench, Mick?
I'm going to go for Roman Saiss, a man that
I
was happy not to own last week. I was actually going to bring him in instead of Doherty to save the money, but the money sometimes is worthwhile when you own a player that gets a goal and assist. So, but Roman for the clean sheets. Now Wolves are playing Brighton. Brighton, let's face it, man, they could easily get pulled into relegation right now. They've been playing so poorly. I've owned Matt Ryan through the entire time, but Roman Saiss, man, he's a great player in there. 4.5 million, very cheap in this Wolves defense, Joff. Take us on to our next bench option. All
right, so next on the bench, it's our favorite bench player for the whole season, Mr. Cantwell. So, I mean, look, he might not do anything, but he's just so cheap and so nasty that he's not nasty. He's beautiful, but I feel like he's just got to be there in there. He's just too cheap to ignore as that fifth midfielder. And who is the last on the bench, Mick? Who rounds it up?
Last up is playing the absolute juggernauts of the SARS Watford. Now it's Scott Dan. Now we know what Scott Dan can do, but we obviously know what SAR did to Liverpool. He single-handedly defeated Liverpool on his own. That was a massive effort. So I'm not sure what Dan's going to do here, but Dan's good. He gets up for the corners as well. And Crystal Palace, their only real chance of winning this game is to keep a clean sheet because they don't really score many goals. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Probably one of the worst partnerships I've ever seen is Benteke and Jordan Ayew. It is by far. It's a joke. It's a joke to watch. I'm enjoying watching it. But that goal set up by Benteke for Jordan Ayew on the weekend was fantastic.
Here we are talking about Scott Dan, and all of a sudden you're talking about SAR. Shit.
That's our last pick of the week, Joe. Thank you very much, everybody that joined us. If you enjoyed this video, you enjoy what we do, please hit that subscribe, give us a like, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your next door neighbor. I mean, you never know.
You never know. Hey, look, anyone might be an FPL player. You don't even know. You're like, do you play FPL? Like, oh my God, you got to watch these boys.
We're 7 million strong now, people. That's it. We're getting there. It's getting up there.
Actually,
we used to play this game when we were like, there was only 1 million people playing, man. We're 7 million strong.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Actually, we didn't even do the comment of the week as well in the preview, but it's all right. We've got it now. So this one here was just more of a loving one for us, which we appreciate when we get love as well, obviously. But this one's from Tazi Ak van Deutschmark. Nice name. I love that name. It's deep, very deep. And he basically says, wow, I missed you guys just on our return to our last video we put up. So, wow, I missed you guys. Great to finally have the chance to see the best dynamic duo on FPL. And I was just like, oh, that's just respect, man. Love that guy. So thank you, man. And thank you all for your beautiful comments.
Thank you, beautiful people. We love you all. Thanks for all the comments on YouTube and the likes and everything on YouTube, guy. We really appreciate that. It's just so nice. There's so many people that watch us, and yeah, it's really humbling just to have people out there just love what we do. We obviously love what we do. We do this for fun. It's it's a great way just to spend a couple of hours just chatting with my brother about Premier League. It's fantastic. I really enjoy it. So thank you to everyone out there that enjoys what we do, because we love it.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. As we said, FPL take the hit. Always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Take the hit, take the hit.